Hi, I'm Graham Knaus. I'm the CEO of the California State Association of Counties, which means I have the great honor of representing all 5 members of this board and the other 291 elected supervisors in this state. And CSAC has done that for 129 years, a very, very long time. And we have thankfully changed much as an organization, as the world certainly has changed around us. I'm very thrilled to be here today. Thank you, Chair Arnold, for allowing me to join you. I do want to highlight that our president this year is sitting on your dais. That is Supervisor Bruce Gibson. And so he is representing all 296 county supervisors in California with us as an organization here in this state. Our focus as an organization, first and foremost, is on being the county voice, ensuring that your community is heard in Sacramento, heard also in DC, to ensure that the priorities that you hold here, that your board fights for every single day for your community, are reflected in what occurs in Sacramento and in DC to the greatest degree possible. That is often a tall challenge, and it's one that we take with humility and understanding that we are representing those who are most present in their communities, ensuring that things move forward in a way that is possible. We work very closely, and I want to thank President Gibson for his work in doing this. We work very closely with our counterparts at the Rural County Representatives of California. There's also an Urban County Association. We work hand in hand to ensure that all interests, whether urban or rural, are appropriately reflected in California. That's what makes us all better. I want to also highlight that you have even greater presence in our organization. Your county council previously served as our counsel for our board and executive committee, and so I want to thank her for her time with us. And your outgoing HR director, Tammy Douglas Schatz, sits on our California Counties Foundation board and has been a force with us. And so we've learned and borrowed from San Luis Obispo on multiple fronts, and so know that the priorities of this county are well represented on the scale here and more broadly statewide on behalf of your colleagues across the state. I want to highlight a couple of issues that we are immersed in, and then I'll turn to chat about innovation. What we have the great honor to represent you in doing this year in terms of our core priorities revolve around insurance non-renewal and that challenge that exists in so many communities here and across the state, in disaster preparedness and response, in ensuring that FEMA reimbursement happens in a timely manner, and that commitments that are made related to the pandemic and Project Home Key, for example, or Room Key, are fully reflected in the payment to the county as you're putting money out in good faith. That homelessness is moved forward in a way that makes sense for all communities, and that you are armed with the flexibility, the authority, and the resources to do things in a way that makes sense to you and to your city colleagues. San Luis Obispo has been a leader around homelessness in the collaboration within your county and with your city leaders, and that has certainly helped inform what we have done at a statewide basis on your behalf. We're also, we continue to be immersed in broadband and trying to ensure that there is access and affordability of broadband in every community in California. Doesn't matter how urban, doesn't matter how rural, everyone needs to be connected. That's the ticket to education, to medicine, to the 21st century economy, and we want to make sure that that is present here in San Luis Obispo. I'd also reference one of our business programs, which we developed to help counties deliver services. We have a property tax payment program, Easy Smart Pay, that actually, the genesis of that was here in this county through a conversation sparked by Supervisor Gibson several years ago. It is the cheapest, fastest, smartest way to pay property taxes in California, and a way in which if you do not have an escrow account, you can still pay on a monthly basis. And so that was created here, piloted here, and is now in more than half the counties, or in half the counties in California. So huge thanks for the innovation around that to make sure that we're being as responsive both to counties and to your communities as we can be. Finally, I'll just reference, we do have a California Counties Foundation, as I mentioned, that Tammy Douglas-Schatz sits on. That is about leadership and policy development. A number of members of your board have been heavily participating in that over the years, both as you came on as new supervisors and beyond that. Supervisor Prashong has been very heavily involved in that for a number of years. So thanks for your engagement with that. I really appreciate it. It helps make us all better and more responsive as an organization. And I'll breathe. It's all good. The thing that excites me most about what I get to do is to see innovation, to see supervisors standing up, working with their community, and empowering their staff to thrive and to find creative solutions to issues that your community is struggling with. And our Challenge Award program that's exactly what it is intended to do. We've had it for a number of years. This past year, more than 400 entries were submitted, all innovative ideas, but not all at the same level. And so there were only 14 of the 400 that are being recognized, and one of them is here in San Luis Obispo County, and it is related to the Cross-Sector Partnership for Food and Nutrition Security Program. We should work on an acronym for that. That would be super cool. So that'll be my next challenge. This is about solving food insecurity in your community. And low-income groups often rely on foods that are cheap and convenient because that's what is available in the community. And we know that an unhealthy diet can attribute to nutrition issues, obesity-related diseases, heart disease, cancer, and others. And so San Luis Obispo County has made significant strides in this issue area locally, and that's exactly what this program has done. San Luis Obispo County University of California Cooperative Extension Department initiated this program to increase the utilization of CalFresh benefits at farmers markets. So connecting to your community and the agricultural that exists in this county, particularly through the Market Match program, which offers incentives for low-income individuals. This program innovates by addressing barriers faced by low-income individuals in accessing farmers markets and nutrition incentive programs. So this is about partnership and collaboration and ensuring that your community is being lifted up. And this program provides both outreach and support tailored to the needs of the community. It's actually led to a significant increase in the number of farmers markets offering Market Match as an improvement over often less nutritional choices being available, and allowing individuals to use CalFresh as benefits in order to access those. This program's success demonstrates its potential for replication in other counties, and that's certainly one of the things we look for in identifying innovation. This county has a long history of being an innovation of a county that creates innovation, sort of a pilot zone where you're identifying creative solutions that then go and move to other counties so that they can borrow and improve in their communities as well. And so I stand before you today with the great honor of presenting a 2023 Challenge Award to San Luis Obispo County for the Cross-Sector Partnerships for Food and Nutrition Security Program, which encourages collaboration across agriculture, government, schools, community-based organizations to achieve its goals of addressing food insecurity. That's awesome. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Really excited and honored to accept this award today. My name is Shannon Klisch, currently the department head or director for University of California Cooperative Extension in San Luis Obispo County. But at the time, I was academic coordinator and the work group chair for our CalFresh at Farmers Markets work group. A lot of our partners aren't here today. We have a couple of them we have Jen Miller from Department of Public Health, and we have Michelle Costa, who's our program supervisor at University of California Cooperative Extension. Many farmers and farmers market managers are involved in this work, as well as the Department of Social Services, the Food Bank, our Center for Family Strengthening, and our promotoras. We started this work in 2017, building off of the efforts of the North County Farmers Market Association, who were really champions for their farmers and increasing their income, and also making their foods accessible to all community members by offering, CalFresh accepting CalFresh as a form of payment, and also offering their own nutrition incentive program. A group of us got together and realized these programs were really underutilized, and what a great opportunity to increase access to healthy local foods for all community members, so we can all get out there, enjoy the bounty that this county has to offer. I just made a rhyme. But so since then, it's been a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun work and easy work when we all work together. And as you mentioned, it's been from schools to nonprofits to farmers to community members coming together to promotoras to really make this program more accessible to people. So yeah, we've seen great growth. We've seen more recognition of the program, more awareness in our community that, hey, I can go and use my CalFresh card, and it's easy, and I can get a little extra produce for my family to cook at home. So we've really, been overjoyed with the response for this program. Really thankful that CSAC is acknowledging our work and our innovation. We've seen the California Department of Social Services come down and review some of our work and really see it as an innovative practice also, and hoping to expand that to other counties. We have a regional manager who works in Imperial and Riverside and trying to bring it to those counties as well. So really great work by a lot of great partners. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah. And with that, we want to thank Mr. Knotts for being here and making that presentation as well.
It is always my honor to come and visit San Luis Obispo in other counties. It's the greatest thing that I get to do in terms of actually seeing good work that's happening in communities. I would just reference one thing, which is the footprint of innovation happens on the ground. But it starts with the culture, and that culture begins with the Board of Supervisors. And so the history of this board and prior iterations of this board establishing a culture of innovation and empowering your staff to do incredible work and spread their wings and find creative solutions. That's exactly what this is. So huge thanks to the three of you and the many others that were part of this. That happens. That's the whole county family that is working together in order to make that happen. And so just to recognize how spoiled your residents are for having the public servants, not just on this board, but also those individuals working every single day on behalf of this county. That's public service, and that's about lifting your community up. And so it is awesome to get out of Sacramento and to see that in person, and really appreciate the opportunity to join you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, if I might.
Well, we're going to open it to public comment,
Okay.
and we'll bring it back to the board. I do not have any requests to speak, but if there's anyone in the public that wants to comment on this item. Okay, we're going to bring it back to the board. Supervisor Gibson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First of all, congratulations to our Cooperative Extension and all the partners that you brought together to make this happen. This recognition is certainly well-deserved, and we're immensely proud of you. Second, thank you, Mr. Knaus, for taking time to come down and visit with us today. I can't tell you what a profound honor it is for me to lead the California State Association of Counties this year, but I think my colleagues know, but what I want to make sure the public in general knows is the remarkable work that this group of individuals does. Graham leads a team of 50 staff.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
44 today.
40
50 next year, Mr. President.
40, yes, always upward and onward, who do remarkable work. CSAC is known for its leadership in working on behalf of all 39 million Californians as we work through the complicated relationships between local government, especially at the county level, and the state government, of which we are a part, and the federal government, of which we are a part. And their advocacy, the extraordinary staff that they have to do advocacy in the legislature and by extension in Congress, is remarkable. CSAC is also provides exceptional support to county supervisors and county staff in terms of technical knowledge, understanding, information exchange, and that goes over into the foundation and the institute that Graham referenced, where continuing education, both again for county supervisors and staff at all levels, is an ongoing mission. That enhancement and the support of things like seeking out some sense in the complicated grants landscape is exceptionally, we're exceptionally grateful for that. And finally, let me just, again, for the public in particular, let them know that the voice of California's 58 counties is strong, because out of the extraordinary diversity that we see in this state, from Alpine County with 1,200 residents to Los Angeles County with 10 million residents, we share a commonality of purpose in providing services for our residents, and I am incredibly honored to serve with extraordinary public servants from all up and down this state, in particular my elected colleagues who come together with a full range of diversity in their opinions on political matters, political, social, and in all other facets of our life, and that this group who comes together to make decisions on behalf of all 58 counties is remarkably constructive. Our motto, of course, is we're in this business to get stuff done, which is the Tuesday morning version of a different phrase we use in the evening. But it is incredibly satisfying work, and again, I thank you for the recognition of the folks on the ground who are doing that for us. Appreciate it. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Supervisor Teaslake, anything?
Of course, yeah. Thank you so much for coming down and being able to help educate on the organization, but also recognizing this program. You know, we know that it's working because we've had to add staff to the CalFresh team, which is fantastic. You know, food insecurity is such a critical piece right now, and here we are with this abundant crops and beautiful produce, et cetera, that need to be put to good use, and it's just a wonderful concept and creation that you've done. And so I'm very proud to congratulate you and to know that we won this innovation award on something that really impacts people's lives directly, immediately, and urgently many times. So thank you.
Supervisor Bashan?
Yeah, I'd also like to congratulate the recipients today. Great job. That really, truly is an innovative program, and I think that that's what this award is about. I'd also like to put in my 2 cents for the staff here at San Luis Obispo County to try to figure out if you should move forward with a certificate at the CSAC Institute of Governance. It's an incredible program that they put together. I still believe I'm the only supervisor on the board here that has gotten his certificate so far at CSAC, so I'll keep pushing it. But if you're interested, please get in touch with CSAC and see some of the courses that they offer. They do a great job.
Supervisor Paulding?
Yeah, just want to commend the innovation. Let's continue to win more awards. So hopefully every department who's in attendance today is thinking about that. And then thank you, Graham, for coming down and giving us this award. Appreciate it.
Yep. And I too want to thank you, Mr. Knotts, for being here today. That was wonderful to have you in the house. Our San Luis Obispo County University of California Cooperative Extension Department. That's a long one, huh? But I appreciate everything you do. This program is obviously being showcased today, but you do so much more, and our 4-H programs and a lot of things that you do to make this county a better place. So thanks for being here. Congratulations on this important award, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All righty.